as a pedophile, but it.
But is there any weight to what she's what she's saying about Jay-Z, or is she just going on a high bench, or has she been hanging out with Kanye? Her and Kanye done linked up. That's what's going on.
No, I think a lot of this has to do with some title. Remember when he came out with his title? Whatchamacallit?
Oh yeah, the platform, the music.
Yeah. She said he owes money. He owes her money.
Oh.
I guess allegedly he gave her 3%, but then I see the streets say she didn't sign the agreement. I don't know.
That's what happened. She had so much time to sign the agreement, and she thought she was going to be able to negotiate it however she wanted to fucking negotiate it. Because she didn't sign the agreement, she lucky he gave her some fucking money, to be honest.
Oh, that's the tea.
You know, Jay is not worrying about her. He's right now on a yacht.
Right. Going after Meg the Stallion. She adding her or having some lawsuit.
Well, she been mad at Meg behind doing something with Cardi.
Yeah.
It's like,
hey, what'd you say about her and Jay-Z's deal or whatever?
The title deal.
Huh?
She didn't sign the agreement. She had so much time to sign the agreement. She didn't sign it.
So why is she mad?
Because she's crazy.
Oh.
Well, you know,
I mean, like, are other people getting money and she's not? Or is that?
I think that's what it is.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, so
she didn't get enough of it. Enough of it if she thinks she's.
Go ahead.
No.
She's saying the clock is ticking and he owes her between 100 and 200 million. Go by.
Girl.
Good child. Now we don't believe that, Nikki. Come on. Oh dear.
He high as a kite. That sounded real Whitney-like.
Can I put a plug in? Can I put a plug in for Tidal over Spotify? Because Spotify head is now investing $1 billion into military intelligence or something like that. And Spotify doesn't fucking pay their artists anywhere compared to Tidal. So I have Tidal, so I understand the difference. And Tidal's actually very good. The sound quality, the search and discovery. So I highly recommend Tidal for those of you that do want to switch from Spotify. Thank you. I'm done speaking.
I've been with Tidal since 2017. I believe 2017.
God bless you. God bless you.
I've been with it for a while too. Since I've heard. I only got Tidal because of my car.
Thank you, Scotty, for your attention to this matter. But hey, listen, where's Trent? I'm kidding. They're saying there's a rising flood going on in Mexico.
I'm gonna get you for this. Go ahead, keep going.
I had to go there. Yeah, they're saying Lord, you can come in here in a minute with this. They're saying there's a rising river in Rio Ruidoso. River rising by 20 feet.
Trent's right there.
Stop.
You don't see him around the stage?
He's two people. He's one person over you.
Yep, he's right.
He's under you now. Yeah.
He's in a canoe. Trent's in a canoe right now rescuing people.
Wait, are y'all kidding me?
He's right there. You don't hear him talking. He already got the key. Yeah, he's in the Cajun Navy now.
No, I didn't know you were there, Trent. Trent, I'm surprised you haven't said the story.
No, I already put it in the chat. Go look in the chat.
CNN.
You going over there, Trent?
No, listen.
He gets quiet when his wife comes home.
My wife is home, and she'll talk to you guys. That's why I came in here. She's waiting to talk to y'all. How 200-year events happen within a 5-day span? There are going to be a lot of, you can call them conspiracy theorists. I got fucking questions too. Because I'm looking at houses.
House wash away.
I think it's the aliens. It's the aliens.
I mean, that's a great.
Well, it could be God. Then you guys didn't build no ark.
Damn, Trent.
Hey, Levon, I ain't gonna say it, but just there are gonna be a lot of questions. If y'all want to talk to my wife, she'll talk to you real quick. If you want to hear from her, if you don't want to hear from her, don't, because I don't want y'all to assault her.
No, that's only for you. Oh, New Mexico. Why I thought it was Mexico. This is New Mexico. The United States.
Yes, baby. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yes, New Mexico. We show New Mexico. And I am not going to say it. You'll find out. But how those two events happen where they happen is there's going to be a lot of questions. You can call them folks. I got.
Yeah, we don't lie. We change. Yeah, we don't have to go into the conspiracy part of it.
Y'all gotta go see this house washing away, man. That is.
With the person inside of it, I just saw it.
Well, I don't have X-ray vision.
Well, this one video that I saw had a person standing inside the house with a flashlight going down the river.
No. That's ours. That's
well, yeah.
That was in Texas. Right. This one is in the daytime. This one's happening right now. The Cajun Navy, Dr. Reed had issued an evacuate now, like about 2 hours ago. So we all knew it was coming. It was not like nobody knew it was coming.
I know it's coming, and you're still sitting there.
I don't think anybody expects rivers.
After seeing what happened now with the kids getting killed and 160 people.
April, it's because he's TNN. That's why he's still there.
I don't know, Janice, what is going on?
No, look, I
just told you. He's got a report.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm confused. What's happening?
There is a
Mexico. Go ahead, Karen.
Okay, no, you can tell them. They'd probably rather hear from you than me.
No, go ahead. You can talk.
There is a massive flood in Rodicio, New Mexico, happening right now. The river has risen 20 feet in 30 minutes. There, like Matt said, there are literal houses floating down the street. I mean, it's a raging flood, and they're calling it a 100-year event. And how those two happen, where they happened, and the span that they happened in is like it's a little insane.
So what are just get to the conspiracy. Go ahead. Get to the conspiracy.
I'm kidding.
This river looks angry.
Can you put a link in the chat? Can you put a link in the chat for that river and what's happening? Thank you so much. So, Trent, so what's going on? What do you think is happening? You said you got a lot of questions.
Oh, here we go.
What you mean, here we go? What's wrong with you?
Oh, Lord. Trent's about to bring it, so everybody better sit down.
Yeah, you better change that.
I am not going to link the two, but I'm going to just tell you that the conspiracy people are going to link cloud seeding to these two events. There is cloud seeding.
Scotty, I love your clouds.
They have already done that. You were doing it yesterday with Aurora. We know it's already out there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. What I'm saying is they're going to have more ammunition because this part of New Mexico also has those protocols. I understand that the experts say that it is not possible. I think these people. I think at this point you can ask some questions and say.
Why would you listen to an expert? Why would we do it at this point in time? It's all up for grabs. Fuck it.
Yeah, I agree with the experts. I agree that it's highly unlikely, but I also agree that sometimes even experts, this is relatively new technology that they're using, and I think questions.
The planet is heating up, and when you have higher heat, which you guys have had in this time leading up, you have more evaporation that leads to more rain. It leads to more volatile storms. We've been going through this. I don't understand where there's no civics class at school. There's no goddamn fucking science. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing it.
April, could you say the same thing with a British accent? Because maybe that'll work.
I can't do it.
With a white male British accent.
Yeah, that's what we need in here. Because it's not me. Sorry, I'm just a fucking white hillbilly hick who don't know shit. But I know goddamn science and civics.
April, I'm in complete agreement with you. I
Oh,
believe
you ain't in agreement with me. Stop saying you are not. You're not, because you keep bringing up this cloud seeding shit. Well, that could be something about. I'm not with you. You are not. Sin and I are not with you.
Okay, that's fine. But look, listen. I agree with you that it's climate change, but the coincidence that both of these places have cloud seeding, there are people that are going to bring that up, and even I have questions about that now.
So what's your question, Trent? Are you saying these are man-made? Like, well, let's get to the skinny. What's the magic behind the curtain? What's your theory?
The cloud seeding increases moisture content. It increases rainfall. That's what it's supposed to do. And it's only supposed to be minimal, and it's only supposed to be over certain areas. Though there was an event last year that happened in Dubai that caused a massive flood, and they were using cloud seeding as well, and people pointed out that. Now, that was considered an it's a new form of cloud seeding that they're using. So I would defer to expert, but this is also, I do have to say, this is new technology that we're using, and perhaps we don't know everything about what it does. I think that's something that we should look into.
But you're not deferring to experts, actually.
You don't know what's going on with it. Say that, not we. You. I don't get it. Or go back.
For those of us in the dark, Trent, what's cloud seeding exactly?
It's using silver sulfide. They put it in a plane and they spray it like almost like a dust, and they spray it into the clouds. And in Central Texas, we've had significant drought, and they have these planes and they go up and they spray it, and they've been doing this for
induced rain.
Yeah, silver nitrate. Thank you, Dennison. To induce rain. They've been doing this since like the 40s, though they're using a different methodology recently. There's a 25-year-old CEO who's been he's funded by Peter Thiel. And this project has gone around the United States, and we've been using it in Texas and in this part of New Mexico. And so, like I said, I'm mostly for it. It does create why some people are against it. It creates this weird blue rainfall, like it puddles, and the rainfall is blue, and the iodide or the capsules that they use are blue, and it creates this weird puddle of blue rainfall. And so there's some people in Texas, the question is whether this is safe. Is it good for people's lungs? And I think those are all legitimate questions that we should ask. Should we be spraying silver nitrate into the air?
I have not seen, brother, I've traveled all over Texas. I have not seen any blue rain. I'm looking up what you're talking about. I don't, Channel 8 News, a large weather station, CBS, none of this stuff that you're talking about. You're messing with what God put here, and you're saying that you can take some plane and fly it through a cloud, or I don't know what the hell, or throw some mixture in the air, and somehow a storm appears. You can alter storms that exist. I don't know about that one either, brother. I don't really get this kind of stuff. And, there's a lot of chemical composition type stuff that absolutely makes no sense. No newscaster has talked about this either and said, hi, the reason that the weather is like this because there was cloud seeding over Texas and New Mexico. I've never heard a forecast even remotely talk about that. And I watch all kinds of stuff, even, on the internet and regular TV. I've just never heard that in my life. I'm just telling you, and I'm looking up stuff, and I ain't never seen no blue rain. I've lived in Texas all of my life. Brother, if there's some blue rain, you're going to be questioning something. I ain't never seen no blue rain come out of no sky now. Come on, brother. You driving a pickup truck straight down the road, or you driving it off a cliff?
So you wouldn't know.
What?
It's silver iodide. It's silver iodide, which is, what the hell is that ice we used to use? Fucking
dry ice?
Yeah, dry ice. Yeah, in the lab.
I just want to point out that this. Wait, hold on 1 second. Just want to point out this is a moment in time in the conversation on the stage where point could be of use, but she's silent. What's up?
I don't know, but I mean, the temperature.
Blood. Got that blood on that beach. That's what's happening.
you said dry ice, but the chemical composition of dry ice is a liquid gas, and that has to be so freaking cold. How do you do? I'm just saying that's a science class.
Let's not go down the scientific rabbit hole.
Sorry, I am so sorry, but that's the chemical composition of dry ice.
We don't need to go. We don't need to go down.
I'm sorry.
Just put a picture of it in the chat. You can look at the TikTok. If you don't believe it, it's fine. It doesn't bother me.
Okay, I'll take a look at it. I just never heard of it.
This is interesting because, and I hate to bring this person's name up, Marjorie Taylor Greene, didn't she try to pass a law that says that they don't want people to control the weather? Yes. And now you're coming up with this shit, saying that they're trying to control the weather? I don't want to validate Marjorie Taylor Greene, but it's bringing me to that threshold. Please save me. Somebody.
I put some links in the chat if you guys want to see what's going on or hear what's going on. And
yeah, we have weather modification.
Wait a minute,
We have multiple states. It's a federal grant or whatever, but it's in multiple states. I can pull all the states up, but you can Google it yourself, and it's mainly in places that we have droughts that they are trying this out.
But it's not
breaking news. Wait a minute, hold up, breaking news. I have a housekeeping situation. Who has Big Sister blocked? I don't need to know your name. I just need you to unblock her. I don't know what happened. You can tell me in the back channel what's going on, but I need Big Sister unblocked. Thank you, Carrie.
How is this helping anybody? This stupid cloud seeding and stuff that makes absolutely no sense. How is controlling the weather by man helping anybody? It's not. I think we have a problem if you're trying to mess with what the good Lord created. That's another subject. But at the end of the day, leave stuff alone and leave it be. If the good Lord put it there, I think you best leave it alone. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have problems. I don't care what it is. When you try to mess with things that you shouldn't, you're going to have issues. That's why Louisiana has issues and problems, because people mess with the marshlands and stuff there and built on top of that. Not good. So same thing in Texas. People sometimes are building in places maybe they shouldn't, but at the end of the day, in this disaster, I don't think it's cloud seeding or some weird stuff like that. I think it's Mother Nature, and I think that warnings, maybe stuff could have been a little bit better, but this is Mother Nature. I don't know how you can build against that or whatever. I mean, when Mother Nature does what it does, I don't know what you can do about it except for maybe get people out of harm's way. That's all I can say.
Hey, Patty, you sleep? Mel, you sleep?
Nah, I'm here. I don't know who Big Sister is, but I don't have that person blocked.
I don't.
Sandra funny.
I don't
is Lisa
either.
opening up tonight?
I moved myself to the group just in case, because I got so many people blocked. Oh my God, I looked at my block list. It's crazy. I moved myself down.
No, don't do that. Boy, go sit down. Go sit down.
Oh, she already got myself down.
Go sit down. You're not getting no treat. Is Lisa opening up? That was my question.
I don't know. I don't see her here, and she's not in the chat in the Telegram.
Okay.
Wait, I don't even know who Big Sister is. I know who Sister Told You is.
You have her, First Lady, you got her profile, so you can send it to her in the back? To send it to sit in the back?
Oh, okay.
No, I looked through all my extensive block list, which it's growing. And you know what? I unblocked Manfinity. I unblocked Anthony. I unblocked all these people, but I still got mad people blocked, yo. I see it acting a fool. But I don't know who that person is.
This is why I'm not a mod ever. Thank you so much.
You do such a great job, Scotty. Next time.
Damn, you always jump off the mic when I jump up. Like, it's like you are coordinated with me or some shit.
Me too.
Like, you just know when I'm about to say something.
Me too.
You always do that.
We should start a Me
Shut
Too.
your goddamn mouth up.
Yes.
But how about that? Mute the hell up. Damn.
Brooklyn Zoo, shut up.
Not Brooklyn Zoo. Shut up.
Anyway, Trent came up here to tell y'all that it's cloud seeding, meaning that, what that mean? Like they make it rain?
Yeah, he said that happened.
You know, they make it rain like at the strip club with the dollar bill.
They make it rain.
Clap, clap.
They've been doing cloud for years though. So
is that like the MAGA stance? Like they thinking that they make it rain instead of global warming? They rather believe that the government made it rain.
It was Biden.
For the government.
It was Biden. It was cloud seeding in Texas.
Y'all gotta stop this shit.
You gotta understand, if it's blue water over a red state, it's purple rain.
That's funny, man. No, look, to FYI, there's also environmentalists that are against this. It's not just MAGA folks. There are some people that question the veracity and the safety of doing this. So they use it in. I put the states in the chats, but they use it in Colorado.
The fact that you believe that it's cloud seeding more than global warming,
no, I don't.
Says a whole lot.
No,
okay, so why is even cloud seeding?
He likes to be controversial.
They don't see no clouds when this motherfucking
he likes
drought.
to use the spice.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Like if they had rain machines, they would make it rain in the desert at this point. Because why not? You know what I'm saying? Like make it
They do cloud seeding actually in the UAE. If that was the case, why isn't the UAE flooded? They do a ton of cloud seeding there.
They did flood last year.
Who said that? Aaron, you said
no, they do cloud seeding in the UAE. What I'm saying is, if what happened in Texas had anything to do with cloud seeding, why isn't the UAE flooded? Because they do a lot more.
It did flood last year.
It flooded when the Texas was there. Remember when the crypto the crypto conference?
No, I'm saying is that it's not cloud seeding. It isn't cloud seeding. That's what I'm saying.
It was being funny, I see.
So it in Dubai, the flood that they had last year that killed 12 last April. There are people who connected that flood in Dubai to cloud seeding because they had never had a flood like that in Dubai. So there is questions. I'll put in the chat. There is questions about that.
Maybe they don't believe it was a godly thing because God didn't tell nobody to build the ark. Maybe that's why.
I'm more concerned about people's lives right now. That place was scary right now. Me too. You know, we're, like I said, sending supplies and we'll continue to help. A lot of people lost their lives over, what did y'all say, 104 people last night? I think someone said in here. It's really, really concerning. And then somebody else said 160 as of today. Something was mentioned about that. So it's really bad, y'all.
Yeah, you could. So F Gray, this is a federal grant. So it's a, I don't know. The states fund some of this, but it's also a federal grant. So I don't know where the funding comes from. So I don't know if it's Trump, because it would be Trump. If it's Trump funding, but I think individual states are the ones who actually dictate where it goes. Like I said, I know that we do it in Central Texas for the drought, and I know that they do it very actively in Colorado for the snowpack. And it's not creating a storm. It does not create a storm. It just, you take a cloud that they think could possibly rain. They seed the cloud and they try to increase precipitation between 10 to 30%.
Okay, but let's not talk about cloud seeding so much, because the thing is, sometimes people just pop in here and they're gonna think that cloud seeding resulted in this.
They don't think this is hocus for a 5-round. That's what they don't think.
Yeah, and there's rooms for that. There's rooms for that on Clubhouse. This isn't really one of them, but thank you for giving the definition. As far as your question,
was seeded, Sin. I know it was seeded. Damn. Elon seeded the MAGA party and split the egg out this.
Well, that's what he's trying to do. But I was gonna say, so they did apply for funding. I believe it was under Biden, and they were denied. They were also like as far as the city of or the county, Kerr County, or that particular city, I forget the name of it. They applied. They were denied. They applied for state funding. They were also denied. I believe a county, the next county over, one of the counties over did get approved, and supposedly they have like a better system. I don't know. I forgot the name of the county. So there are other places that have better systems in place, but for some reason, maybe they didn't see the urgency in this particular county. So I don't know what the difference is there, but all of this stuff is going to come out because there's so many lives have been lost. So all of this is, I'm sure they're going to do a whole ass investigation on this, and the stuff will come out. But yeah, as far as the third party, did we really talk about the whole third party and like what he's going to do? I guess come out with a platform, maybe lure some Democrats.
No. So what I'm saying, he placed the seed to split the egg of the MAGA party now because he got MAGA questioning everything since Trump was like, it wasn't no Epstein files. All of a sudden, before they was like, the Epstein files was there, and now they don't even exist anymore. So now he got half of the MAGA party like questioning who the liar is.
Well,
and if Elon is telling the truth about his pedophilia ways.
Well, I think that's part of it, but I think it's been slurred before that because remember when, Elon wants to bring more immigrants, right? And the whole Ramaswamy was talking about how like Americans need to work harder and we're lazy as fuck and all that other stuff. I think the party split there, maybe even before that, but we have people that want legal immigration of like the higher end workers, and the rest of the MAGAs, like the core base MAGAs, don't want any sort of immigration or very little immigration, right? So that's split. So I'm wondering what type of platform is he going to provide? Because in my mind, you would want to get independent people that voted for Kamala somehow.
I think what it's going to do is, if anything, it's going to split their party. It's not going to, they're not going to rile up Kamala. I mean, Democrats. Because most Democrats don't trust neither Elon or Trump. You understand? So I don't think if anything it's not gonna be a good thing for the MAGA / Republican Party.
Yeah, but there's a lot of independent people looking for a better choice because a lot of people did not vote because they didn't agree with Democrat nor Republican. So you might get some people that might switch over to that party if in fact it's selling what it needs to be sold.
Yeah, but if you look at the Ross Perot model, most people will say we got Bill Clinton because the Ross Perot third party. And I think at most he got was 19% of the vote. And what he did was he split the Republican vote for Bush. And if you look at that history, more likely, what Brooklyn said, you'll get more Republicans to go with Elon than Democrats. And listen, the Democrats only need to pull 3 to 4% away from the Republicans to win an election.
He's not going after this. The smart thing is he's not going after the presidency. What he says he's going after is 3 or 4 seats in the Senate and 6 to 10 seats in the House, which is actually an extremely intelligent move because that way you can be the deciding vote First of all, it's a lot cheaper to do. It is more feasible to do, and you can be the deciding vote on in between bills, on in between factors, and will help stabilize the country in its extremes. And I actually think it's a really good plan.
I agree with Trent there.
I think he's doing this for vengeance, and he's petty. I don't think it's. I don't. Even though he says that, I don't think it's that serious.
No, I agree with the analysis that going for the votes in the middle is actually a smart idea, if that's indeed what he is doing.
Yeah, I saw the announcement on X, and that's what he said. And
so women, how would this work? Finish what you're saying, but I want to know how this is going to work. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't even think you need 3 or 4 senators. I think you do it with 2. I think you get 2 senators, depending on where they're at. Shit, you and 2 senators and 4 or 5 House representatives. You are a major block. So I think it's very possible.
So, all right. So let me ask this question. I mean, is he going to buy these senators, these House representatives? Like, how does this work? How'd that go? How do you do that? I mean, like, you're going to get...
He's throwing support behind Massey that Trump said he's going to fundraise.
Okay, so you're going to buy them. Okay, got it.
And you got Andrew Yang, I think he supports. You got him saying he's going to support him. And you got Mark Cuban, but I don't know if anybody else thinks of Mark Cuban. But he's going to put his money. He's going to get some candidates, maybe a super PAC or something.
I think a lot of people listen to Mark Cuban because he's relatable. Since he's been on that show, people feel like they know him.
Yeah, he was from
and just
Kamala
because
Harris.
he's a millionaire. I'm sorry.
He was a big Kamala Harris supporter.
Yep.
Speaking of Republicans, have y'all talked about Cruz getting caught on vacation yet again, and how there were available flights from Greece to go back immediately to Texas, but he passed and continued to vacation?
That part I didn't know, but I did want to
That
talk
shit
about.
is crazy.
About,
That's the second
that's
time.
kind of expected. That's kind of expected at this point.
Yeah, they were dragging him.
Expect anything less. But I would say if this independent party pulls from Democrats, this could be not good for Democrats. I'm just saying, if they're able to, it really depends on the platform, right? Because it could make the whole country swing more to the right if they are a centrist, more to the right party that somehow is liberal in certain areas. So, and if they have like certain, things that like people aren't necessarily comfortable with that the left does, like trans rights, let's say. I think this could negatively impact Dems.
Yeah, but see, his economics are antithetical to most Democrats, and that's not going to square. I saw his platform or some makings of his platform, and some of it was in direct opposition of the government. Remember, he's still for cuts.
Hey, Anthony. How are you?
Nene Leak's son is back in the hospital.
Not an overdose, is it?
Oh, no.
The oldest son or the middle? I mean,
the baby, the one that's from her husband that passed away.
Greg. What's wrong with him?
His heart. They gave him a heart transplant, and it's rejecting.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Damn.
How old is he?
He's 25.
Yeah.
He had a heart attack and a stroke at 22, and he needed a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's lucky they got a transplant. You know how hard and long it is to get a transplant?
Yeah, but it's not working.
Donor?
But it's not working, so that's not a good thing either. She just posted up a photo of him. Yeah, he has CHF.
That's the part Well, what they can do is they can put an LVAD in him on Impella until they try to get another one. So you get at least 5 some time. Unfortunately.
First lady, you see the chat?
No. Oh, sure. What's your wife's name again?
Crystal. Give her a minute. She just went to go grab a drink. But yeah, I'll tell you when she comes right back.
What y'all drinking? Water?
Vodka.
I don't think it's water.
Lemon.
It's water with a little.
Yo, you heard Mary Lou Retton was caught in a DUI video?
Yeah, I saw that, Sin. Wow.
Child, she had dirty ass vodka in her. She told police, "I'm West Virginia's first daughter. Get school in here."
School is here.
I saw school.
Oh, he left.
Get your West Virginia sis.
He left. He was here.
I know how you guys like bad news. There was a mom that stabbed a few of her children, and she killed her 4-year-old son.
That's nasty work, Mel.
Yep. She set the house on fire because she felt like they were possessed with the devil.
That spirit is running rampant.
Yeah.
She was talking about cloud seeding right before.
You're crazy. They're cute. Love and Hip Hop starts today for anybody that watches.
Baby, I'm on it. Baby, I'm on it, baby. I'm on it, baby.
Which one?
Baby,
Atlanta.
I'm on it.
Is it back already?
Yeah.
This thing
and you know, Jock always acting up.
She knew this. Like, come on, seriously.
Yeah.
It's like you knew all the ingredients that was involved in this, in this person, and you chose him. I'm sure she was a side chick before she became the main chick.
Who are you talking about?
Jack and
Kendra.
Oh, Lord. Ain't he like the side nigga now? Ain't he was thinking she was cheating on him?
Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday, they were back and forth on social media, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Something. They should just put Love and Hip Hop on 2B Network at this point.
No, you're doing too much. I'm not getting Tubi.
No, you're not gonna subscribe.
Because at this point, they acted too much. They acted out.
There's nothing wrong with Tubi. There's nothing wrong with Tubi.
I just can't get with it. I couldn't sign.
It's free.
I can't
Tubi
either.
is free.
I refuse to sign into another app. I just can't.
I couldn't get into Tubi or the other one. The Baddies, whatever network the Baddies on, I couldn't.
Oh, I watch Baddies.
I couldn't.
I wanted
I only watch it because my daughter.
You get it as hell.
And they say, Brooklyn, and they say, we get hell.
I recorded a few times, but it can't even keep my attention. It's so stupid. You ain't fuck with it at all.
Girl, my daughter know every episode if you ask her.
I was like, was I like this with Bad Girls Club? No.
Because
they wasn't
Bad
Girls Club.
When it came on Thursday nights, whenever night it came on, I was right there.
I used to always be like, if I wasn't a teen mom, I would have been on this show.
And I hated when my cable got turned off. Because, back in the day, I couldn't pay the cable bill every month. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, when I would miss it, I'd be like, oh my God. And then I would have to wait until the next season so they would show the old ones just to catch up again. But yeah, I used to watch Bad Girls Club all the time. That was a good show.
I did that show for about 2 seasons, then I got tired of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You were there? What season were you on?
I don't want to tell people everything about me, so I'll put a link in the chat, though, of one of the shows.
Okay, so you're a girl?
I'm going to put a link in the chat. I said.
Look at this. A 17-year-old Georgia girl arrested and charged with murder after allegedly fatally shooting her parents in their home.
Damn.
6-year-old sister discovered their body.
I need you to come off of whatever you on. You know.
That's Instagram.
You gotta get rid of those accounts.
Yeah, but these are all the blogs that you need if you want to see the celebrity tea. Yeah, if you need the celebrity tea, you gotta be on all these blogs.
How do you kill your parents at 17?
And then it sucks because the 6-year-old had to find their bodies. It's fucked up.
Tell me their race.
Well, it was like some 11-year-old girls that got caught plotting to kill another one of their friends.
What happened?
Some 11-year-old girls got caught plotting to kill one of their peers.
Sure.
At 11. Can you believe that shit?
Girl.
Like, what the fuck do they be watching on TV? Like, I don't know what the hell. You know they wasn't one of us.
When I saw Lisa pop in here,